In today's episode of Beyond the Hospital, we are diving into the deep, hidden dangers of chronic stress. What exactly happens inside your body when you're stressed? How does stress creep into your mind and your immune system? And is there a way out? Stay tuned. Now, what is stress? Stress is simply your body's natural alarm system. It is designed normally to protect you from danger. Imagine you are in the forest and a lion just charges at you. Just imagine it for a few seconds. What your body does immediately goes into what we call fight or flight mode. Fight meaning you should face the fear, flight meaning you should run. That is how the body is programmed to react. Now your heart starts racing and your breathing speeds up, your muscles become tense, and your brain sharpens its focus. That is stress at work. It simply helps you to survive. Now, here is the kicker. In the modern world, we're not running from lions. Instead, we're dealing with things like unpaid bills, endless emails, argument with loved ones. Your body just doesn't know the difference. It reacts the same way it would as if you were staring down at a lion. Now, let's take a closer look at what happens inside your body when you're stressed. Your brain sends out what we call a distress signal, and it releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Don't worry, I'll break it down for you. The release of cortisol is like your body releasing fuel. It is great for short-term emergencies, but here is where things get messy. When you constantly get stressed, those hormones don't shut up. They keep pumping throughout your system, breaking havoc on your health. Now let's break this down into simple terms. Imagine cortisol as the gas pedal or the accelerator in your car. If you keep pressing it non-stop, your engine overheats. That is what chronic stress does to your body. It can raise your blood pressure. It can also increase your risk of heart attacks and also cause you to have stroke. It can also suppress your immune system and making you more prone to infections. It can even go further to mess with your digestion, causing issues like ulcers or something we call irritable bowel syndrome. Now, it can also even shrink part of your brain. Like there are some part of the brain that are responsible for memories and learning. I know this is shocking and it is mind-blowing. Yes, that is what stress does to your body. But stress doesn't just attack your body, it is also a master manipulator of your mind. Have you ever noticed that you feel more anxious, more irritable, or even depressed when you're stressed out? That is because chronic stress rewires your brain. Here is an example. Now, there's a part of the brain that is called the amygdala. That's the name. Don't be scared hearing the name. It's just a part of your brain that controls fear and emotions. Now, this part of the brain becomes overactive. Meanwhile, there's a part of the brain which is called the prefrontal cortex. It helps you to make rational decisions. Now, this part of the brain becomes weakened. It's like giving the wheel of your car to your most panicked passenger. Suddenly, small problems feel enormous and decisions become more overwhelming, and you're stuck in a kind of mental dilemma. Now, how do we fight it? Here is the good news. Stress doesn't have to control you. There are practical, science-backed ways to manage it. Let's just go over a few. Simple, you can breathe. Slow, deep breaths. It signals your brain to relax. When you breathe in slowly, deep, what this does, it is telling your brain to relax. Then you can also try the 4-7-8 method. What is the 4-7-8 method? You inhale for 4 seconds, you hold the breath in for 7, and you exhale for 8. Now let's do it. You inhale for 4 seconds. Hold it for 7 and exhale for 8. Now you can also move your body. Now, exercise has been shown to help release what we call endorphins. Now, endorphins, these are your brain natural stress relievers. When you exercise, move your body, walk a lot, or do some movement in your house, it can also help. You can prioritize quality sleep, as it can help to reset your stress response system. At least sleep for like 8 hours. Remember, you're stronger than you think. Your body and mind are resilient, and with the right tools, you can take back control. Stress is a part of life, but it doesn't need to be a life sentence. By understanding how it works and taking steps to manage it, you can protect yourself from hidden dangers. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Beyond the Hospital. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes that demystify health and empower you to live your best life. Until next time, take care of yourself. You truly and really deserve it.